Hi, I am Harish Gurjeti and welcome back to my channel. And today it's an interesting topic again because a lot of AWS partners, want to know, hey, I'm an AWS partner. How do I even get ahead of other partners, right? So overall, I think there are over 100,000 partners worldwide for AWS. So you as a partner, if you are new or if you achieve select year, etc., how do you differentiate yourself, or how do you win more business than other AWS partners, right? So that's the real thing. You want to grow your partner practice, right? And how do you do that? So the best way to do that is using something called AWS specialization programs, right? Today I'm going to talk about how do you as an AWS partner can become specialized AWS partner and grow your practice. So let's dive in. So there are three specialization types that AWS offers to its partners. The first one is AWS Service Delivery Designations. That's one. The second one is called AWS Competency Program. And the third one is AWS Managed Services Provider Program, right? So these are the three specialization types that you can achieve. Again, this is only for partners who are in the services path, not the software path. So these are the three things that are available for partners to quickly grow, to become specialized and actually get that kind of recognition across all the other partners, and also generate a new revenue, and also really grow your partner practice. So this is really the crux of running an AWS partner program. If you're not getting these specializations as you build your partner practice, you're gonna hit roadblocks time and again. So let's understand what each of these three things are. So let's start with AWS Service Delivery Designation. So it's a program to validate and promote AWS partners that have expertise on AWS services and demonstrated experience along with customer success. What it basically means is, hey, let's say you did you couple of EC2 implementations on AWS, right? So then hey, you did it and you got the customer success story or case study, and what you need to do is you need to then apply for the EC2 service delivery designation, right? And then there is a whole process around it, and then that's what you do, and then you apply for it and you get the EC2 service delivery designation, right? So there are like about 14 services for which you can apply for service delivery designation, like EC2 Connect, Lambda, Cloud Formation, DynamoDB, Redshift. So there's so many, right? Depending on what work, what projects you delivered, you have to submit it and show your expertise and get the service delivery designation. So the service delivery designation typically requires you to do two projects on a same type of service, right? For example, if you do two projects for cloud formation, or two projects of DynamoDB, or two projects on Redshift, then you can go ahead and submit it. And as part of the project, as part of the validation list, there will be few controls or few requirements that you probably did not implement for the customer, but you have to go ahead and do it even if the customer doesn't need it, because you need this designation. So that's all part of the managing the practice, and I can explain it later. But so that's the service delivery designation. Get two, typically it's two projects on a specific AWS service that you implement and then apply for it, right? So that's service delivery designation. That next thing is the competency. So it's a program to validate and verify AWS partners against a rigorously high bar to identify and differentiate most elite partners in specific solution areas, industries, or applications, right? So what it basically means is, this competency program is not easy to get, right? So to get a competency, it's not just you have expertise on certain services. you have to have a certain team strength, right? You have to show that hey, you are an expert in this particular specific solution. For example, DevOps competency or migration competency or Gen recently they launched the Gen AI competency, right? So those things you have to show that hey, you did these things. Along that, you have to prove that you also have the team strength, to be able to take on bigger projects, right? So the competency is very difficult, and it's not, I don't say difficult, it's basically it takes time for any new partner to get a competency, because you also need to have people in on your team. You need to have, once you get to a competency, generally partners with advanced tier or more, get to a stage where they can apply for competency. Still then they'll be good with, they'll be doing the service delivery designations. But once you get the advanced tier and beyond, you will go ahead and start applying for competencies based on how many projects you typically. It takes like 4 projects, like service delivery designation 2 projects. For competencies, it's typically you have to show at least submit 4 case studies for the validation, and you have to show the team strength and things like that. So the competency is real. Once you get a competency, it doesn't have to be like solution areas. It can be industries, like you have an automotive competency, right? Or automotive consulting competency, or healthcare competency, or financial services competency. There is so many things to it, right? So that's really the competency program. So the next thing is the managed services, a managed service provider program. Which services provider, I got a typo there. Managed services provider program, which is an MSP program. So this is much more, I think this is like the pinnacle or the final thing that you get as a partner. Once you reach the premier tier and you build your own MSP practice. Basically, managed services is nothing but you are managing their entire AWS infrastructure, or providing solutions, or you own the entire AWS account, and helping them grow their provide full end-to-end solutions for a specific customer. So typically, MSP partners are beyond our premier tier or beyond that. So that's the that it'll be like the ultimate thing for partners to achieve, which is build their own MSP practice and achieve the managed service provider designation, right? So these are the three specialization programs that you as a partner can chase and try to get as soon as possible, so you can differentiate among the 100,000 partners that are there, and generate a new business. So I hope this video is useful. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe to this channel so you can learn more about the partner programs. And also I'm gonna start sharing a lot about migration right now. So I'm creating a whole content 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 on migrations, especially the Windows workloads. So stay tuned, but do subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.